Emmy was slow to recognize the quality of the work in The Americans, and that includes the performances of co-stars Keri Russell and Matthew Rhys as undercover KGB agents Elizabeth and Phillip Jennings were operating in America. But TV Academy voters woke up at last. Russell has received Best Drama Actress nominations for her work in the series' 4th and 5th seasons and is nominated again this year for the 6th and final season of the FX series. Can she prevail at last? Russell shrewdly selected The Summit as her Emmy episode submission, as Elizabeth is the driving force behind most of the film's major plotlines. She learns that her activities, deemed suspicious by some in Russia, have been spied on by her partner Philip at the request of a Soviet bigwig. When the attempt to kill Elena doesn't quite do the job, Elizabeth is then asked to finish her off, and she successfully suffocates her target. Elizabeth has also been monitoring the goings-on of Fyodor Nostarenko, a Russian negotiator aligned with General Secretary Mikhail Gorbachev, whom the KGB is secretly trying to kill. Elizabeth then seduces an intern and asks him to place a banker's box that contains a bugging device in a room where Nostarenko will be participating in a negotiation. But the intern finds the bug and confronts Elizabeth, who is tempted to kill him but decides not to. She has another crisis of conscience when Claudia, Margot Martindale, tells Elizabeth that the KGB wants Nostarenko eliminated and that Elizabeth should take care of it. But when faced with the negotiator, whom she believes to be innocent, she finds that she can't pull the trigger, a failure to follow through that may cost Elizabeth dearly. Will Russell win for The Americans on her final nomination? Let's dive into the pros and cons. Pros: Russell is dominant in this episode in a way that voters may not be able to deny. Yes, there is action, which Russell handles skillfully. But, as is the style of The Americans, the big dramatic character moments aren't handled by yelling but instead either by quiet understanding or seething rage. As The Americans has had its most successful nomination year yet, Emmy voters might be tempted by the final opportunity to reward Russell's powerful performance while there's still time. Cons: Best Drama is a murderer's row of talent this year, and for Russell to take home the Emmy, she would have to take down Elizabeth Moss, The Handmaid's Tale, and Claire Foy, The Crown, who star in series with far more nominations than The Americans. Yes, the vote could be evenly split among the 5 other nominees, giving Russell the chance to get a plurality. But that's a tough road on which to rest your hopes. The Americans has never won an Emmy at the live primetime ceremony. Its only victories have come at the creative arts, so history is not on Russell's side. Predict the Emmy winners now. Change them until September 17th. Be sure to make your Emmy predictions today so that Hollywood insiders can see how their TV shows and performers are faring in our odds. You can keep changing your predictions as often as you like until just before winners are announced on September 17th. And join in the fun debate over the 2018 Emmy taking place right now with Hollywood insiders in our television forums. Read more Gold Derby entertainment news. Sign up for Gold Derby's free newsletter with latest predictions.